Hey, good people. I hope that this is working properly. So I was trying to go live from my phone. Oh, wrong way. Ha, ha, ha. But it made me go to my computer for some reason. So I will have this figured out by next time. I thought I'd done it properly. But this is what happens when you don't actually, I guess, test it out. So that's my bad. But here we are, right? Flow to heal. I'm going to just check the stream and just make sure. Okay. All right. And I'm all hot and sweaty. All right. Because y'all, I was so nervous that I did this wrong. But anyway, here we are. Happy Friday. Many of you are either working from home or you are in an office setting. And so the purpose of these flows, these midday flows, is just going to be a 10-minute flow that allows you to take a minute, like I am taking right now, because I was stressed out. I was like, oh my God, why am I not live? What's going on? But it's going to be a 10-minute, midday flow that allows you to come back into yourself, take a minute to center, and hopefully give you the energy that you need to finish out your Friday, right? So, a couple of key things. You can do this in a chair. You will be able to do these poses while you are standing. I am sitting on a ball just because this is comfortable for me, but also it adds a little bit of an additional challenge. Okay. So you will be able to do these poses, like I said, with any choosing, right? With any of your choosing. So like I said, standing, sitting in a chair, or if you're on a ball. Please note that if you are in a chair, or here we go. So if you're in a chair or using a ball, I want you to make sure that you are on the edge of it. Okay. So if you're in a chair, I don't want you sitting all the way back to where your back is actually on the back of the chair. If you are in more of or on more of a stool, that's cool. Just make sure that it's not rolling. Make sure that it's something that is stationary and flat. And as I said, on the ball, like this would be me sitting on top of the ball. So you see all of this that's in front of me. We don't want that. I want you more towards the front of the ball. And this is for a couple of reasons. One, because it's going to allow you to engage your core more. As we are in a seated position, it's easy to slouch. It's easy not to have good posture. And so posture when you are doing seated yoga or any sitting position is essential. Okay, so I want you to be able to engage your core. I want to encourage you to engage your core. The other reason why this is necessary is because it gives you more grounding, right? So as we're moving, I want to make sure that you are comfortable in your positioning, in your stance, okay? So I'm going to set the clock, set my timer, and we're going to get started. We're going to start off with some box breathing. And so those of you who may be following over from my YouTube or TikTok offerings, you know what box breathing is all about and why it is so important. But we'll start with either our hands up or hands down, palms up or down. And so if you are looking to ground, let's have palms down. If you're looking to receive and be open and open yourself, let's have palms up. We're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 4, and breathe out for 4. So in. And out. And in. And out. And in. Bring your palms to heart center and think about an intention for your practice today. You may want to close your eyes at this moment or just kind of lower your gaze. But think about what you are seeking to receive. Maybe today, this Friday, has felt more like a Monday and you have been racing and running already. And so you just need a moment to breathe, a moment to be still in a way. Maybe you are excited about the weekend and so you are looking to start showing some love to your body and bringing some energy to those joints, especially for my 40 and older people. You know, sometimes we roll out the bed and look, you can pull something just getting out the bed the wrong way. You can pull something just breathing the wrong way, right? So like maybe that's your purpose. Maybe you've had something stressful outside of just what's going on, planes crashing, part of our country being on fire, the other part being frozen, you know, life just lifing. But maybe you've noticed that like you've been shallow breathing today, or you've just kind of felt anxious. And so this is a way to center. Whatever that is, bring that thought to mind, hold on to it for the remaining of this practice, your practice. Again, remember, this is your practice. So if we do something that feels good for you and you want to stay there for longer, you are more than welcome to do that. I want to make sure that you get whatever you need out of today. When you're ready, open your eyes, hands on your legs, and we're going to go into a seated mountain pose. Inhale, arms stretched overhead, rotating pinkies towards each other. Relaxing shoulder blades away from our ears, engaging our core, pulling belly button to spine. Another inhale and exhale, gentle back bend, cactus out your arms, arch your neck and your head back so that you can look up at the ceiling. Inhale back to mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. So for those who are on the ball, those who are on a ball, using a ball, the floor may be more accessible, right? If you can't reach the floor, that's okay. Make sure you have a wide leg stance, bringing your hands in between. Those who are in a chair, again, this is why it's important for you to be on the edge of your seat. Okay, make sure that you have a wide leg stance. If you have pants on, if you have a skirt on, just as wide as your clothing item will allow. Let's take a minute to relax our neck, shaking our head yes and no. Gentle rocking if you can. Starting to open up our pelvic area, showing some love to our hamstrings, our quads, our glutes, our knees. All of those things are connected. As you do some gentle head rolls, you're showing love to your neck, your traps. For me, I keep a lot of stress in my neck, my trap area, as well as my lower back and my core. So, and on an inhale, come back up to mountain pose. We're going to do that again. So more of a salutation. So we're going to go from our mountain inhale, exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain, exhale, forward fold. Rotate side to side. Inhale, mountain, be sure. So this is how my core looks when it's not engaged. This is an engaged core. Exhale, gentle back bend. Inhale, forward fold. Inhale, come back to neutral. We're going to go into a figure 4. So I want you to lift your left leg, bring your ankle over your knee, over your right knee. You are already successfully in the pose here, okay? You should feel something in your hamstring. You should feel something in this quad, in your right quad, left hamstring, okay? There's already tension here. If it is in your practice, if it is something you want to try, gently start to fold over. And so again, this is, if you are on a ball, this is the additional challenge of engaging your core and making sure that you balance. And take 2 deep breaths here, inhale and exhale. Release your left leg and let's go to the right. So again, make sure you're on the edge of your ball. Bring your right foot over, ankle on top of left knee. Again, you're already successfully in the pose. This is known as a figure 4. This is something you can do on your while you're laying on your back as well. So if you're in the bed, this is something you can do before you even get out the bed. Okay. Again, we're going to take a deep inhale, engage our core. And if it's in your practice, slowly curve over. And that is okay. Sometimes we fall, sometimes we tip. It is okay. All right. And now we are going to go into, you're already in the chair pose. We're going to go into some side twists. Okay. So hands at heart center. I want you to take your left elbow and bring it to the outside of your right leg or towards your right knee. So deep inhale and pivot. So this is great for side stretching in a more controlled way. This is great for massaging your colon and your intestines. Come back to center. Exhale, bringing right elbow to left knee. And you'll notice that one side of your body may be tighter, may be less flexible than the other, and that is natural and that is okay, and that is something that you will work on. The reality is that our bodies are not symmetrical. There's one arm that's longer than the other, there's one leg. So that is all natural. Come back to center. And we did it, y'all. Yay! So here's what I just realized. Thank those who took the time out. Next Friday, we will definitely be ready. But look, I mean, ain't nothing to it but to do it, right? We got to get it done. I had my microphone on, but it was connected to my phone because I thought that I was going to be able to do this through my phone, and I was not. And so I'm not sure if this was the best audio, but what I will do is I will also record this practice. And so, oh, I keep getting this the other way. And so don't worry about it. Grow with me, flow with me. We're going to be all right. Happy Friday. I will see y'all next week.